A magpie of life and death. The rainstorm had destroyed some of the animals' homes, but they were fully aware that nothing lasts forever except the love and strength we all hold in our hearts, and so we should strive to stay strong, forgive ourselves for any mistakes we have made, and learn how to let go of attachments, as they only cause pain inside our hearts. The muddy embankments were slippery. Creatures were careful not to sink into the clay as they searched for new suitable places to make their homes. The brown, murky waters ran wild, fast and free. Branches and debris were washed away to sea. It was time to start again. Multicolours of crisp, dry leaves gathered upon the ground, and some floated down gently from the sky. Burnt orange, mustard yellow, and dark earthy green were some of the many tones to be seen at autumn. Meanwhile, deep within the secret healing gardens, the mystical lily pond was overflowing with clear water, making the pathway soggy with extra puddles here and there for little baby creatures to splash around in. The garden was always filled with joy. Frogs sang in harmony as they believed the rain brings blessings to nourish the soil, feed the plants and trees, cleansing everyone and everything. For without storms there cannot be any rainbows, and with that a beautiful colourful arch filled up the sky. From the big old oak tree, Owl watched down on the ritual that was just about to begin. It was for the benefit of Magpie, a healing ritual. The same happened when the drone of flying ants flew Red Admiral into the garden at summertime. Would the light workers be able to heal Magpie? Let's find out, shall we? Few bumblebees buzzed around wild flowers, but most of them had already fled the gardens and gone to find a nest for the winter. Dragonflies darted fast above the lily pond, leaving a bright white cosmic glowing trail behind them as they flew. The last of the emeralds and ruddy darters hovered above the pond before deciding where to go for the fall. There was a wonderful energy in the air. Reflections of colours rippled in the water. Shamanic drumming came from the cool, shaded canopy of the golden willow trees. As the sun came up, the brightness of the garden grew more enchanted. The drumming came from a family of otters playing together in perfect rhythm. Their timing was impeccable. The healing sounds of the drumming was not too quiet, but loud enough to create a deep sense of healing within the gardens, and emanated outwards through the thick stone walls, upwards through the limitless sky, and downwards through the earth. The sound vibrations pushed away any negative energy and replaced it with loving, healing, cleansing, bright white light. One of nature's most effective medicine is sound. There is music in everything. The way the river runs, creating a constant flow of soothing, relaxing sounds. Birds chorus at dawn, crickets chirping, fire flames are crackling. Magpies are squawking, and especially loud this time because their friend, sibling, fellow sister was laid on her back with wings spread out draping over the clear crystal quartz. This was where the healing ceremony took place. Surrounding the circular shiny quartz lay a variety of crystals which were carefully selected by Mole. Although moles are colourblind, they can feel the energy of the crystals and are great at selecting the best ones for the job. In Magpie's case, Mole chose rose quartz for love and abandonment because as a young bird, Magpie was neglected by her parents because they had a stealing addiction. When Magpie was a chick, her parents left her alone so that they could go out taking whatever they wanted. Poor Magpie did not know any better, so she grew up stealing whatever she fancied, even if she did not need what she stole. Much to the dismay of the other creatures, Magpie was a feared menace to society, and her careless actions caused a lot of pain within the animal kingdom. With a bit of luck, the light workers will be able to heal Magpie's dis-ease. But first they must bring her round from the trauma she experienced during the storm in the sky. Other crystals were used in the ceremony. Amethyst to alleviate bitterness and aggression, because deep down Magpie was jealous of the love and care other animals showed their families, and secretly wished that she had a family of her own. Amethyst was good for dissolving the ego, and so if Magpie wakes up, she may find herself so full of love that she may never want to hurt another creature ever again. Even if her actions were not intended to hurt another, the consequences were irreversible. The knock-on effect was like a domino rally, causing disasters all over the world. One time it even caused a death, but we will leave that story for another time. Zincite crystal was positioned next to the amethyst for releasing toxic patterns and trauma. A murder of magpies sat close by to watch the ritual in anticipation. The circle of crystals which encompassed the rock holding Magpie's half-conscious limp body were fully energized. Citrine to bring joy, emerald to banish guilt, obsidian to conquer fears, pink topaz for self-worth, and jade for understanding the grieving process. Three busy bees gently hummed around Magpie's head as Frog leapt out of the pond and splash landed in front of the circle of crystals before proceeding to put his webbed hands on either side of Magpie's head. With positive good intentions, Frog helped Magpie by channeling energy from the sun through his body, waking her up and healing her of her terrible disease. The murder of magpies squawked with delight, for they thought their sister would surely die. Well done, approved Owl from the top of the golden weeper willow tree. All the creatures went silent as Magpie stirred wearily in confusion. Stand back, demanded Owl. We need to let her rest. Through slanted, tired eyes, Magpie saw the rainbow and smiled with relief. The universe had given her another chance to live in harmony with Mother Earth. Let's hope this time she listens. All the creatures cheered and Frog disappeared into the lily pond to cleanse himself after saving Magpie's life.